Morning, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Omari Wajipelo. I'm going to make the first interview with Finbar, the software expert. I want him to share his insights about software engineering with us. Mr. Finbar will soon join us very soon. Still waiting on Finbar. If you don't know what we do here, what we actually do is we bring tech experts together. The overall objective of Langred Tech Chat is to create awareness about tech trending tech technology to most Nigerians here in Nigeria and in diaspora. Through our channel, we able to bring experts together, and the experts be able to share insights which newbies and tech professionals alike will find very, very useful. And we also help you connect people who need tech services and tech education with the right people who can provide such services. So if you go to your channel, don't forget to like it, and you're going to find engaging tech education materials there, and you're going to find quite a lot of insights from many professionals that will be bringing to this channel. While we wait with, please hold, we're going to wait, we're waiting on Finbar to join us. I'm going to make inquiries whether he's joining. Now, I have to call him to find out whether he's having an issue. Please kindly hold on while we wait on Finbar to join. Hello? Okay, just connect to your Zoom. Yeah, you may connect to your phone, it's fine. So hold on, please don't be offended. It's very, very, okay, Mr. Finbar is now, has joined us. Hello, Finbar, how are you doing? I said before, Finbar is a software developer and has insights into software development that you can share. There are some fundamental questions that Mr. Finbar will be sharing with us now. We provide us now. Hello, Finbar.
Good afternoon.
Hello. Yeah, I said earlier, Mr. Finbar is a software developer. He's now with us. He has is very, very experienced in mentoring people and coaching people on personal basis, and he's worked on a number of projects. It's one of the best hands in Nigeria that you can call on. So the purpose of this platform is to help Nigerians who don't know how to get their foot in tech. And I'm very, very happy that Mr. Finbar gave us his audience by coming. Thank you, Mr. Finbar, for coming on the platform. So the first question that we'll be asking Finbar is what is the current trend in web development? Which tools do you advise your professionals to learn? Please, you may feel free to speak on what you feel is the current trend in software development and tools.
Okay. Oh, okay. So based on the first question, you're asking about current trends and what tools does the developers or upcoming software engineers need to know or learn. So basically, the current trends for software development is AI, basically, and also software applications now tend to improve speed, interactivity, improves you know gives better developer experience and better user experience also. Do we get? So basically, the tools the professional should learn, which I would advise, right, that will be very much more feasible, is to learn JavaScript and TypeScript, which is the foundation of modern web apps, right? Modern web apps uses JavaScript and TypeScript, and it's very easy to grasp and get the concept. You get. Remember, we are talking of current trends. There are older trends and older, softwares that are out there, but currently the current trend and the much more people that venture into software development and the more sought out or sought after developers are JavaScript and TypeScript developers. So you need to learn that. Then after learning the programming language, TypeScript and JavaScript, of course you want to build a scalable and fast application. You need to learn frameworks like React, Next.js, Vue, Svelte, and the rest, right? So when you have good understanding of what JavaScript is and what TypeScript is, you can be able to venture or go into front-end development. And trust me, when you use these particular tools that I've mentioned, React, Next.js, and the rest, it's first of all, it's fast, it's easy, and like I said, it's sought after. People will call you for jobs like this because JavaScript today can do varieties of things: web development, app development, desktop development. Just with JavaScript, you can see how easy it is. And also, for server development and backend development, create servers also. You can use JavaScript. You need to also learn and focus on Node.js or Express or Next.js. This one they are used to create servers and they are used for backend development. You also need to have idea on that and look into that for also better understanding. If you understand the front end side, that is the client side, the beauty, what people see, you should also understand how the server is working, how requests are being made, how the whole servers are being set up, and the rest. You get the point. Just like I want to use this analogy to explain. If someone walks into a restaurant, right, comes into a restaurant and says, "Oh, he wants to eat food," makes an order, calls the waiter, "Waiter, I want to eat," takes an order or takes a meal to eat. The waiter takes his order and goes to the kitchen or goes to wherever the food is and brings in the food for him. Or comes back and tells the person that, "Oh, the food has finished. Do you have another order?" Now, you coming into the restaurant, you are the client, is the app you are building, the front end, right? But the food you have to eat and every function that you have to do inside the restaurant is the server. The waiter there is your server taking your request, going to the kitchen, which can be the database, to get whatever thing you want to get. So that is actually the bedrock of the framework of the software or web development. So you need also to look at also the server side, backend side, very important. Then also you have to look at databases, how to work with databases, because of course you need to be storing data, you need to be storing user data in the permanent storage, right? There are different databases you can learn, SQL and NoSQL. For NoSQL, you can learn Postgres, which is very much sought after. You can learn MySQL, you can learn SQLite, but most importantly, just Postgres can be okay, right? We also have MongoDB, a NoSQL database. You can also learn that, very important. That one has a different setup. You can learn that also, and the like. You can also learn cloud and deployment, very important. You can also learn that. Also understand how to integrate AI tools, right? But As time moves forward, you get switching and switching, and then you know the steps to take. But for the very startup or for fundamental, right, understand JavaScript and TypeScript. Focus also, because these are the issues that young developers have. They build applications that are not sought after. Focus on problem solving application. Very important. Think of solving a problem whenever you are learning these things and building apps in the future. So basically, at this point in time, like I said, software development and web development is now moving towards speed, AI integration, and better interactivity. So these are the tools that can help you achieve that. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the answer. I hope the audience will be able to ask one or two questions. The other question that I have to ask you is, which software tools do you advise young professionals to avoid? That you feel that they are tempted to learn it, but in reality, they are not that useful anymore.
Okay, so the tools that young professionals need to avoid, or people that needs to and are venturing into tech, right? Of course, first off is using no-code tools as your main skill. There are no-code tools out there that they tell you don't need to be a developer, no-code tool, they will help you write the code, you understand, they are good for the but it will help you to be a real developer or a real engineer because you are not maximizing logic at this point. You are not using your skill better at this point. We get you are relying on no-code tools out there, which is a crazy issue. You shouldn't be found on that part if you want to be a software developer or a real software engineer. Secondly, is using outdated frameworks that are no longer maintained. Imagine venturing into tech and you're using a framework or a tool that is not on demand. Of course, you are not helping yourself. Imagine coming in and say, I want to be a jQuery developer. I want to write jQuery as your primary tool. Of course, you're already lagging behind because companies and setups are not hardly uses jQuery. You only see few of them. You understand? So using outdated frameworks can also be an issue for you. So it's not advisable. Also, shortcuts. This is a major issue that developers face using shortcuts,
Yeah.
right? Skipping fundamentals, skipping the basic fundamentals, and then jumping into, you understand, into things, and you have not learned a fundamental stuff or things that you need to know before you venture into a new part. It's
Okay.
also an issue. You understand? Because just take for example, I've not learned JavaScript and TypeScript, and I want to start doing React. Or I've not learned HTML, CSS, and I want to start doing React. It's a problem we get. And unfortunately, there are developers like that, there are young kids like that. They just want to jump, and it won't help. It's good you need to understand the fundamentals before you get into something complex. And finally, check for trending things online. Join a community that has, has updated things. There are different blogs out there. There's Daily Dev. There's a blog there, daily.dev. It gives you industry demand type of tool to use. You understand? Instead of getting to use the older stacks. So the only thing is just to get updated. Do not skip fundamental. Do not use no code tool. Do not do vibe coding. I mean, allowing AI to write code for you. Learn the fundamentals. Go deeper in it. Understand logic on how everything is being set up, and you are good to go. Thank you.
Right. So thank you very much. Well said. There's another question is that what is the real role of AI in software development? And how can AI aid learning software development?
Okay, okay. So the role of AI in software development, right? Now, the issues that people have when they use AI is they try to make AI the brain of the application, not them being the brain. And that step already is, you understand, it's already a bad pointer, right? It should be an assistant, not a replacement. for you. Do you get? So if AI should help you in your learning, what can it help you do? Understand? So let's say you have a complex code. You need to understand it's too complex for your brain to grasp. You can bring in AI and tell AI, okay, please explain this particular code for me so that it becomes easier for me. AI can enhance that, can help you understand it. Debug efficiently, can help you debug efficiently, trust me. Let's say you're having errors, the errors have been taking you days or weeks to cover, and you are still on a learning process. And tell the AI, okay, please help me fix this bug. Tell me where the bug is coming from, and then help me fix it. Or check the bug. It doesn't even need to fix it for you. Check where the bug is coming from. Understand your mistakes, and then go back to it. Because trust me, as a developer, you must have errors. It's paramount and it's bound to happen. You must have errors. So you need to understand and, of course, tell it to explain some errors and help you debug errors. So also it can help you to learn, it helps you to understand concepts. Let's say you are introducing to a new topic or a new phase in your development, right? I'll tell it to explain the concept for you better. So basically explanation and giving you understanding. That is what AI should help you do. Not being the brain of your application. Not a lot of youngins and a lot of developers and software. You have a lot of React developers, and you find out that at the end of the day, they are just AI oriented guys. But they are without AI, they can't do anything. So at the starting point, at the starting level, AI can be a teacher to you. AI can get you understand, but you must not allow AI to be the brain of your application. And whenever you are giving a result from an AI, you need to understand whatever the AI is producing to you before you can move on. Understand what it's giving to you, not that just bring it. You get. Just in a nutshell, just know this: AI helps you to code faster, to understand better. But you yourself, you are responsible for thinking, designing, verifying, and everything in your application. So that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well said. And I think the next question also flows from the third question. Can AI replace software developers? There's always an anxiety there, and that software developers do not be necessary again. Google recently relieved a number of the staff of the jobs. Likewise, Facebook reduced a number of the software developers, and there was quite a lot of time. There was a time, maybe last year, that there was quite a lot of layoffs in tech industry. So, and that led to the anxiety that can AI replace software developer? Please address the concern that AI will take software development.
Okay. This question I get it a lot from different people. It has been something of discussion, right? Can AI really replace software developers? And the answer is no, right? The answer is no, a big no, right? Just like I said in my earlier statement, I said AI is assistance, not the brain, right? The thing AI helps you to do is it helps you to replace tasks, makes tasks easier, but doesn't replace people. Reason being that, firstly, an AI does not understand business concepts or business context. You might have an application, you might have thought of a problem to solve, right? You yourself, you understand how the project should be structured. AI doesn't have human ability of thinking. Do we get? So it might just garbage out something that you might not even need. If someone is relying on AI without having people, your business is already failing because it does not understand your business context, does not understand your business workflow better than the way humans should think. That is one. Secondly, AI cannot make product decisions, right? Decision on how everything should be set up. The AI will have issues doing that. But like I said, it doesn't think like humans. Do we get? Also, AI can build large solutions. If you're having an application and let's say you have just 2 pages or 2 views, right? Let's say you are not doing much thing. Fine, AI can do it. But an application whereby You have a large amount of pages. The application is large. It's a large solution. You understand? Let's say a large solution like Instagram that has a lot of things embedded in it. Telling AI to do something like that, it's going to take it time. And for it to also perfect it, it needs human supervision to even do it. So at the end of the day, you still need humans, human developers. So it's at the end of the day, software companies require human judgment, human creativity, human problem solving ability, human accountability. Do you understand? The only thing AI helps you to do is to be productive and then remove some unnecessary tasks that you have. But developers are the brain of the whole system. If developers understand the solution better, everything is done easy. So AI cannot replace software developers.
Okay, thank you very much. That is a lot of optimism for those who are indecisive about their career in software development. And finally, what opportunities are currently available for software developers? So for those who want to join, what kind of opportunities should they be looking up to, ranging from tech startup to career, maybe proper jobs in the country and beyond? What kind of opportunities do you think should be up to? And how can they brace up for that opportunity?
Okay. Opportunities for software developer. Of course, there are a lot of opportunities out there, right? Wide opportunities, right? You can venture into AI or machine learning engineering, right? As a software developer, you can be a cloud engineer
Wow.
as a software developer. You can also do mobile app development, building mobile apps that are on Play Store and App Store. As a software developer, you can build back end and develop APIs. That's for the server aspect, like I explained earlier. You can also do a client framework or a front end framework. As a software developer, you can do data engineering, you can do cyber security, of course, you can also start up your own application. There's also freelancing jobs and remote jobs. Alpha, help me to build this. Help me to do this. Being an application that does it, you are there, back and call. And trust me, these things are on demand. Like they are currently on demand. The market is wide. People are looking for this set of people. Developers are needed in this set of fields. So it won't be like it won't be a sorry situation whereby you learn a skill and at the end of the day you didn't use it for anything. Trust me, that's not the same in software development. Software development is tough when it comes to the learning and drilling, but when you get it, trust me, everything falls for you. Everything gets easier for you. The whole setup, everything about the opportunities is there for you. And when you get it, trust me, you earn money because at the end of the day, you want to make money, right? You want to solve problems, right? So it helps you get all those things. Get the point. And you don't have to even be very, very much educated. There are persons that are in school, they studied science, like let's say they studied biology, they studied, pharmacy, or they are studying statistics, mathematics, and they end up learning software development. And they are earning as a software engineer. They are no more earning. I know someone that even did mass communication in school and is a software developer working with a company, paying him a very huge amount. So there's no limitation. You don't even I even get had some people that are not in school, they have not gone to university, but they are software developers. They are doing freelancing jobs. They are earning money. So there are much opportunities out there. No limitation for you as a software developer. So basically, you just have to put your mind to it. You just have to, make it a point of duty that, yeah, as I'm learning this, I have to do this, I have to practice, I have to understand this. Follow structures, understand structures, follow concepts, understand documentation, understand everything you are meant to do, right? Practice always whatever you learn or you have idea of, or wherever you are being taught, whichever way or mentored, whichever way you are learning or the way you are understanding software development. Always practice. it's going to help you. But based on the opportunities, of course, there are many out there that you can get, just like I've listed. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think that's the last question. Thank you for coming, but I also like to see this opportunity that if you would like any kind of collaboration, training with Mr. Finbar, a software engineering expert, you can reach out. I don't know whether you can provide your number, so I can make the number available. Can reach out to this platform so we can forward it to him and organize how you can meet him for further interaction, product development, support, or group training. He does that, and he also gives advice. Just maybe more advice that you can have. So we're going to launch. We're going to link the two of you together. Feel free, and if you like this video and what we're doing to support every Nigerian household who wants to learn tech, please subscribe. Thank you very much, Mr. Finbar. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much for having me.
yeah, sure.